not enough conversations are happening around exiting. And I love when you talked about how women actually believe that they don't have a business to exit out of necessarily to potentially sell. I'd love to turn this over to you to share this whole concept that you help your clients with directly around this concept of exiting. What does it mean? How does it work? What should we open our eyes to as a new opportunity?
Very well said. I have to say, you've encapsulated what is so exciting about
Yes.
this phase of business. And that is when you are making great money, you've got your team in place, you understand exactly who your clients are, who your buyers are. All of those pieces have come into place through a lot of hard work and over time. You're a little bit further along in your business journey. And the challenge becomes, how do you, A, stay excited about your business? Because with mastery, sometimes we get bored, we get antsy, we get frustrated. Sometimes we want to do other things. And often I work with women who have multiple companies, partially for that reason, because it's exciting and fun. When you have hit your, let's say, your first million, and the first question that I get asked is, how do I get to my next million? How do I continue to grow in a way that is fun and exciting and really serves my clients? So that's what we work on. Anytime that you're building value in your company, you are positioning yourself to exit. And someday you will have to exit your company, whether it's voluntary or not. So it could be a health issue. It could be a family health issue. It could be that you choose to exit because you want to do something else, or you might want to retire, although most women don't retire. And we go on to do other things, sometimes turning a hobby into a business, sometimes partnering with other people. So there's lots of opportunity. And some women feel as though they've done what they could do with their existing company and they want to pass it on. And sometimes that's to a family member or a key employee, or they want to sell to a third party. So I work with a lot of women who are in that stage. They want to get to their next million. They want that fun and excitement. And they also want the validation of being able to sell their company, whether they choose to or not. Mm-hmm. They want to position it for sale. So that is the work that I do. Again, all of the women that I work with are experts in their fields. And the biggest mistake that I see this population making is believing they don't have anything to sell. And so they just keep on the treadmill. They keep running, walking on the treadmill, doing what they're doing, bringing in great money, making good profit, investing and building wealth, which is great. I'm somebody who believes that wealth in the hands of women elevates society as a whole. And nothing against the guys. I've raised 2 sons, but because women have not often been taught to build wealth or taught to be a breadwinner, when we are the breadwinner, when we are building wealth, that is very validating, and it sets up future generations to be able to do the same things.
Yes, indeed.
And men have been raised to do that.
Yeah.
So it's different for women, and we're still learning. We still have a ways to go. So that is the focus of bringing the tenets from the book, right? It's still the SNAP system of making sure that your beliefs are working for you instead of against you, making sure you're working with the right people, making sure your pricing is appropriate, and making sure that you're effectively communicating all the value that you bring. So it's those same basic tenets, except this population now has mastery of that and has been doing it for many years. Sometimes they've been in business 25 or 30 years. And now we're going to start building that value in a different way, using those basic tenets so that they can get to their next million and position their company for exit.